The world of LeBron James is a really, really weird one. And you LeBron fans are some weird people. We're going to talk about his pathetically easy putback shot that he acted like he'd saved the world with in a minute. But
Look, man, I appreciate y'all watching these videos, man. Of course, we got another one for you today, man. This clown over here, LeBron James, and that overly hyped celebration they had against the Pacers for that simple ass tipping just because Luka missed a shot, bro. Look, why is everything overly marketed for one person? I never understand it. Had that in anybody else, it might have been an article. It might have just said Lakers tip. Had that been any other team, any other Raptors last second tip in shot win against Pacers is what it would have said. Kings tip in shot. No, this one is LeBron Ramon James, King James himself came down from the high heavens and saved the Lakers from utter doom in the last pivotal second of dynamic, dastardly game against the Pacers. They have to go all out on the over marketing. And then you guys are too hypnotized to really just pay attention to what the fuck they're doing. To even care. It doesn't matter because it's a guy you guys like. So who cares how silly this sounds over the simple putback? Who cares, right? We've seen 1,000 more clutch shots than that, and they barely see a newspaper article. This has to be broadcasted worldwide, and my problem with it is when is enough enough? I get it. LeBron generates revenue. I get it. He makes money, right? He's been marketed for over 20, damn near 30 years at this point. But come on, bro. When is enough enough? This is something that's supposed to generate. They're only doing it because it's only going to generate views and clicks on social media. Not because it actually accounts or matters in the grand scheme of anything. But LeBron's legacy.
first, we're going to talk about box score. Sometimes the box score by itself tells a story. Like tonight's box score, the Lakers had the lead by 10 almost the entire game. And yet I had this feeling. I was like, LeBron's going to F this up. Here's the problem with.
I just want to say this. LeBron F's it up every time they play against the Bulls. If you guys notice, the Lakers get the Bulls like 2 times in March. It has to be like every March at this point because even that year with when LeBron missed and got hurt against the Mavs, missed like 25 games, and the Lakers were the number one defense. Once they added Rui, D'Lo, and Reeves stepped up, and Vando. Remember that year 2 seasons ago where they lost to the Nuggets in the West Finals? Yeah. Even with that year, LeBron James and the Lakers, I remember he didn't play. The Lakers were number one in defense. They were balling out of control post All-Star break. And then LeBron comes back and they immediately got blown out against the Bulls. And I think they won against, and then the funny thing is they always play the Bulls like almost back to back. It's either back to back or 1 game difference. And then they play the Bulls again, and then they won that game, and Reeves stepped up because he didn't like how Pat Bev was talking shit. And he stepped up and hit Pat Bev with the too small. And he was the reason why they basically won that game. But it's so crazy because it's like the roster, the NBA schedule is almost, it's starting to look like it's very similar every year when I used to not look at it like that. And the Lakers always get a very easy first 3 months. Like October, November, December, basically they're playing the Utah Jazz and the Raptors and every other team that has no business playing them. And then they always find a way to lose 1 game against the Raptors no matter what, right? They lose 1 game. And they always lose against the Bulls. I don't know why, but that's just what they do. And now they just lost twice against the Bulls. And it's always under LeBron James's leadership. It's under LeBron James's realm as the Lakers quote unquote best player.
LeBron's box score, or one of the problems. He is fourth on his team in point production, but second in field goals attempted, and barely only coming in second. Luka with 22, LeBron with 20, and yet LeBron was fourth? Fourth? You took the second most shots on the team and came in fourth in point production?
And this is what I was just talking about in my last video, guys. Pay attention. LeBron shoots the most shots in every single game he plays. He shoots 20 plus shots a game. He always does this shit and has an abysmal amount of points. He'll shoot 20 shots and have 21 points. 21 shots and have 24 points. He does this all the time, bro. Almost every single game. Whereas every other great player who plays in the league, if they shoot 25 shots, they got 30 to 35, almost 40 points sometimes. His shots do not matter. They should be given to somebody else so it could be used in a more productive way on this team. He should focus more on passing. But he refuses. He refuses. And at this point, the Lakers are 100% bought in.
Production? Oh, and of course, led the team in turnovers. I mean, that's
And you definitely can't forget about that. The turnover king himself.
pretty standard. And late game turnovers are rather standard as well.
One thing about my game, I can always do other things on the floor to help our team win, even when I'm not shooting the ball well.
Oh, AOH is a hater. He's cherry picking. Cherry picking, huh? Let's just go to the previous game.
Y'all hear that bullshit LeBron just said? I can always help my team win no matter what on the floor. Bro, what were you, a minus 10 this game? On the plus minus? And this is shit that the average fan doesn't care about. They go, I talk with LeBron sexuals, and they be in the comment section clickety clacking. It's like, bro, are you looking at the entire game as a whole, or do you just care about stats? And why do you just care about stats? You only care because your king told you stats is what matters. It not how you impact the game, but stats. Ever since he wore that check my stats t-shirt back with the Miami Heat when they got blown out by the Dallas Mavericks, he's been telling you and marketing to you, just check the stats, bro. Who cares if my team lose? Who cares if I can't lead them to victory? Stats is all that matters. Look, I had 32 points and a triple-double. 10 rebounds, 11 assists. Who cares if we got blown out by 15? That doesn't matter. Who cares if I was a minus 33 on the plus minus? None of that matters. The only thing that matters is I got stats, points. I did my part. Everyone else sucks. It's Jackson Hayes' fault. Had he just been a better person overall, if he wasn't a piece of shit of a human being, a worthless sack of shit, then we could have actually won. It's Reeves' fault. Had Reeves not been the great white hope and actually did some production and stopped faking like he was Mamba and just been a better player overall, we could have won. No, it has to be Rui. No, it's Luka. Had Luka been in shape, we could have done so much. I tried. I did the best I could. You can't say I haven't because look at my stats. Look at him. This is the type of shit he's been marketing to y'all for over a decade, and you guys eat it up. Disgust me, man.
You know, the game where LeBron James saved the world, apparently. And LeBron James is third in shots attempted on the team, which is actually rather...
Your boy is 4 for 12. 4 for 12. Abysmal ass game he played. 37 minutes. 37 minutes. And I preach to you guys, and honestly, if LeBron was taking 12 shots a game, shit, ideally you want him to take 9, 8, but that'll never happen. So in a dream world where he was willing to take 12 shots a game, the Lakers would probably win a lot more games. I shouldn't even say probably. They'd be the number 1 seed. They'd be chasing that 60-plus game mark. They honestly would, because all those shots would be going to be going to Reeves, Rui, and then Dalton Connect. And honestly, this team would be a million times better. But nah, of course, that's just not going to happen. Oh, and let me not forget Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll just never happen. Let Luka get 24 shots a game. Let him get his 24 shots, and they dominate while LeBron plays a loaded role. And then, let LeBron go ahead and get some assists. He's going to have his 5, to 10 turnovers a game. But, shit, the Lakers will be better off. Matter of fact, let him come off the bench. Let this man come off the bench, man.
Rather modest for LeBron James, but he was 4th, actually tied for 5th with Jackson Hayes for point production.
Look at this. So, 16 shots for Austin Reeves, and he had 24 points. So, just a game against the Grizzlies, right? LeBron had 21 shots, and he had, I think, 25 points, right? So Reeves takes 16 shots. I just want you guys to pay attention to why this is so important. Reeves takes 16 shots, and he has the same amount of points, basically, that LeBron James had in a night where he scored 21 shots. I mean, he shot 21 shots. Now, for reference, when you look at this, right, Luka, he shot 21 shots this game, right? And LeBron shot 21 shots against the Grizzlies. But he shot 21 shots this game and had 34 points. Clearly a minus 16, so he's abysmal, but 34 points. That's the type of production you should be having if you do shoot the ball 21 times. LeBron will shoot the ball 12 times and only have 13 points. I really want you guys to don't believe me, even though it's right here, clear as day. This is all coming from, the NBA website. But I want you guys to understand the importance of the impact of these players. So everybody who's a LeBron sexual, just pay attention to this right here. Now go pay attention to that Grizzlies games they had, that Grizzly game they had where it's marketed Lakers Big Three dominated, even though LeBron only had 25 points in a game where he shot the ball 21 times. Now compare that to the production of someone like Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves, who can shoot the ball 16 times and have 24 points. You should never, ever, if you're going to shoot the ball 21 times, this is the overall point. There should be no point where you have a 22-point game, a 23-point game, and a night where you shot the ball as many times as the amount of points that you have. When Kobe Bryant used to do that shit, because he had games like that, guys. When Kobe Bryant used to do that shit, the media would rake him over the freaking coals. Yeah, Kobe had 30 points, but he shot the ball 29 times. That's abysmal. Anybody shooting the ball 29 times should have almost 50 points. That's just what it is. But when you look at people like LeBron, people act like it don't exist. Oh, LeBron 33% from the field. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't exist. Let's erase that from history. We could put LeBron, if he would have had a triple-double, LeBron's triple-dub, almost win over LeBron's triple-double. This is the type of shit they market to you, which is bullshit. It has nothing to do with basketball. If anything, is disrespectful to the entire game. This is why people have a problem with it. It is disrespectful to market somebody. I'm not saying that's what they did this game necessarily, but to market somebody who has 12 shot attempts, who scored 13 points, and market them as some hero of the day. You disrespect everybody who's ever played this game when you do shit like this on a daily basis for one person's benefit. You need to stop the malarkey. This is why ratings were dying. And probably still are. If you notice, guys, ever since Luka got to the Lakers, how come they don't talk about ratings no more? How come people aren't talking about ratings dying down? Because to this day, we still don't know why the Mavs were so dumb and so ridiculous that they traded Luka to the Lakers. We still don't know why. We have no clue why. Right? Could it have been a move by Adam Silver? Because all of a sudden, ratings isn't a problem no more. That's because this league isn't about basketball. It's a tabloid league, bro. This league only cares about the tabloids, the clickbait, the thumbnails. That's all they care about in this league. This has nothing to do with basketball. It has everything to do with the marketing of drama. You want to market drama and market somebody as a hero. That's why I say LeBron James is Homelander. They market this guy as some magical hero who really, when you look at him, you know, from not only his life, but just as a basketball player, is nothing of the sorts. If anything, he's made the game. He's a minus 200 when it comes to how he's going to leave the NBA compared to where it was when he found it. I'm going to do a part 2 in this video too, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm up out of here.